common unity. It's what holds us together. It's the things that we share with each other and the understanding that we can do more together than we can alone.
Great cities embrace their communities, embrace the differences within their communities. Portland and urban areas in the state of Oregon have unique characteristics that when you look at as a total, make this a very wonderful environment to be a part of.
How businesses and people approach philanthropy in this region it's really rooted in a deep authenticity for what they're trying to do. It's not just about writing a check so that you sort of check your social citizenship box.
All businesses, quite frankly, rely on communities in order to be successful. You cannot have a successful business if you're not based in a successful community.
We've had the opportunity to look at our nonprofit more like a for-profit and grow it in the same way that for-profits are grown. And we just could not have done that without the support of corporate individuals throughout the area.
The reality is that people giving of their time, which is a more precious resource than money, is extremely important in nonprofit organizations. Volunteering not only to be on boards, but to be a part of their community. It reduces the cost of the services and means those dollars go so much further.
I'm one of those that believe that most of the best that has occurred oftentimes in this country comes out of adversity. So I cherish these times and look forward to the possibilities that can happen to create something new and different.
And the reminder is then that some of us who now are feeling the brunt of this have an appreciation for what some people go through every day. That type of understanding and realization is something that I hope we never let go of.
We're challenged economically, but that challenge has the other side, which allows us to really look at what the future economy of the 21st century is really going to be all about.
When I began to look at this as a desired outcome, as opposed to a sacrifice, it became much more rewarding for me, because now I'm looking for places where the work of our organization or my giving really moves bars upward and creates outcomes.
Where it all comes together for me, where I say, what I'm doing is a fundamental good, is when I'm out on the water, floating down the river, looking at a place where we have done work, and really say, this is good. And I'm a lucky guy to be able to do it.
It's priceless to be able to help some family that's struggling right now stay in their home and know that that family is going to stay intact and they're going to have a roof over their head and they're going to have the ability to hopefully be ready for the jobs when the economy picks up. It's priceless for me to be able to know that I'm helping to be able to have somebody have access to health care that may be the difference between life and death.
I think it's okay for Oregon to say we're great. I think it's okay for this state to say we've got it better than anywhere else and you should want to live here. I think we should begin to make the big investments, make the hard calls that sometimes we duck, and I think that we can.
To reach out and to partner and to do positive things in the nonprofit world just opens up additional doors. So in many ways it's almost like marketing. We've had a number of small businesses that have gotten involved with us, and based on their involvement with us, they have connected with other businesses and sometimes even larger businesses.
Philanthropy can be a very powerful tool when people are driven by a commitment to the common good, when they're committed to making sure that all of us have what each of us deserves to have. I think when people can bring that to a table and bring that to a challenge or a charge, there's very little that we can't do.